What's up guys, Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. Today we're talking about the rear delt, and we're going to put the science back in strength as we do here on this channel, because we're going to take a muscle that a lot of times, let's face it, doesn't get trained as often as it should, and we're going to incorporate a variation of an exercise that doesn't get done as often as it should. When we talk about the rear delt, guys, we have to understand too what its function is. And a lot of times we stick to the old basic exercise, the reverse fly, as our main go-to weapon. And I did a whole video about why that's not what you want to do. That's not the best way to train, because we're overlooking one of the major functions of the rear delt. With that, we know that the rear delt likes to do this. It likes to do this horizontal movement of the arm backwards behind our body. But what's more important is actually getting extension of the upper arm here back behind our body. And when we have our arms out straight, we literally get locked in. That's as far as we can go. But if we're willing to bend the elbow, we can get more into extension back behind our body here, which gives us more activation. You can feel it. Literally stand up and do it. You can feel the difference. But we also always overlook the aspect of external rotation at the shoulder that really locks that in. So when we're in this position, if we can externally rotate the shoulder, we can really feel a contraction here on that rear delt. So how can we do that in a better way? Well, we talked about using face pulls. That's why face pulls work the rear delts in a nice way, because we can get them to externally rotate as I drive my arm back. But we have other options, and this is my favorite way. And it actually involves another tweak midway through the exercise that gives us a chance to overload even a little bit more. So we grab here. We start with two. And I'll show you how you can do this with dumbbells too. And we're basically going to be in this position here, thumbs together, internally rotated arms, right? This is external rotation, this is internal. So if we want to get to external, you should start in internal. So if we're in internal rotation here, I'm going to then take my arms, scoop them out and up and back, right? I always talk about making a W with your arms. That's the best way to hit the rear delt. So you can see that my elbows are leading the direction and the thumbs are trying to catch up, right? So my elbows are going this way, so I get that extension of the upper arm behind the back, and the thumbs are trying to catch them, okay? But it's hard because this is where all the resistance is. Now when we come back down, we scoop down and then point towards each other, okay? So back up again. Externally rotate, up, elbows back, drive them back behind the body, thumbs pointing back behind them. Now I can stay here, and this would be hard enough in this contraction. But what I want to do now is I can actually just extend the arms out a little bit and then resist that on the way down. So we've increased the length of the moment arm, increasing the work that the rear delts have to do. So when Jesse comes around the back, it looks like this. We're starting down and in. We come up and out right there. Good contraction. If you want, go right back down here and go into your next rep. Right there and down, or if you're looking for that more advanced version, from here, then drive them out and then down, rotate your thumbs down and in, back to the start. And down. And down. Now, I mentioned that you could do that with dumbbells as well. So how we do that is we come here on a bench, we lay face down, get towards the end, hook your feet on the end of the bench if you can, grab a couple light pairs of dumbbells, guys, light pairs of dumbbells. Some people might not even have to use any. And again, what you're trying to do is you get your hands in this position here, right? So you have your thumbs towards each other, so that when we come up to the top, we can externally rotate, and we go like this. Here, externally rotate, drive them up like that, and then from here, bring them up and out, and down, okay? So up into a W, out and down, up, out and down, up, out and down. I'm making them sound like they're about 50 pounds apiece. But I promise you they're only 5 pounds apiece. It's just that damn hard when you actually allow the weights to target the muscles you're trying to train. And guys, don't be fooled. Your body, your muscles do not know what number it says here on the side of the dumbbell. They don't know that. All they care about is what it feels like on the muscle you're trying to train. And the sooner you can understand that and grasp that and use that to your advantage, the faster your muscles will grow. Stop avoiding rear delt training. It's just as important as the front delts and the side delts that get a lot more of our attention. Guys, there's no unimportant muscle. When you train like an athlete, you want to train everything, overlook nothing. All of our programs do that. You can get them over at ATHLEAN-X.com. In the meantime, if you found the video helpful, leave your comments and thumbs up below. Let us know what you want me to cover here on a future video, and I'll do my best to do that, guys. I will put the science back in strength every time we do. All right, guys, see you soon.